So today we're going to make tuna sandwiches because tuna is one of our favorite things. It's a comfort food for us. And like a lot of the things that we're going to be cooking, it reminds me of my grandmother. So the first thing we need some lettuce. And we've already washed the lettuce earlier. We're also going to, next skill on this one is how we're going to root the lettuce so that we can grow some later. So if you get your lettuce like I do, it's still got the bottom attached, it's not loose leaf. We're going to cut just above that. And I've got a bowl over here that afterwards we're just going to put a little bit of water. And then we're going to come back to this later. So lettuce later. Alright, we've got a bunch of lettuce leaves. We're making a lot of tuna because there's 3 of us and we probably eat about 2 to 3 sandwiches each. And if not, at least it'll be ready in the fridge for later in the week. So the first thing, in case you don't know how to slice lettuce, bring it on in here. Ryle says everybody should know how to do these things. So you're going to hold the lettuce together with your left hand. You want a sharp knife. I like one of these really big ones for doing something like this. And we're going to do this kind of motion. Now, I'm going to show you, and when you know what you're doing, how fast you can go. Now we get down to where it's a little narrower. We just want to move our hands down. So now we have a big pile of nicely shredded lettuce. We've got our bowl we're going to be mixing everything in. This is a great trick. Just move your cutting board to the edge, the bowl underneath that cutting board. Go ahead and move it all in. Now in our house, anything that falls on the floor is Odie food. And so he'll be really excited if he likes lettuce. By the way, dogs love vegetables. Odie likes lettuce. If I'm making tacos, he usually gets the rib parts that I don't like. So that might not be enough lettuce, but we'll come back to that. Now, Ryle also says that he thinks everybody knows that you drain your tuna and how to use a can opener. So what we've done is we've opened this with a can opener, but you can still see the liquid. And we're going to use the lid to actually drain it. So we're going to come on over here. You're going to hold down in the center and squeeze to get out as much liquid as you can. Okay? And then you're going to press on the lid here. You're not going to try to put your finger in and pull up where the cut edges are, because here's a can. This is really kind of sharp, and even though you might know what you're doing, they're called accidents for a reason, and in this current situation, you don't want to have cut your hand on a can that you're opening and not be able to go and get stitches and get taken care of. So you're going to press there and look, it pops up. You're going to grab the whole thing. We're going to put it there because we're going to come and rinse it out later. Now we come back over here. Remember how much I love these? You don't even know. Like, Ryle, show them my whole collection, right? These little scrapers are great for everything. So now we're using this to get the tuna out of the can and into the lettuce. We want to get as much of that as we can. Another thing that we talked about earlier, Ryle and I, and we're not going to do on this video, is when you use tuna or a lot of anything, you want to make sure that you rinse out the cans and the lids before you put them into your trash or your recycling. It will keep down on any animals trying to get into your trash if they're not covered cans. And also, if it is something that can go to recycling, it can't if it has food debris on it. You really need to make sure you've done that part of the step at home. We're using 3 cans. They're not the large cans that I normally get. They're just the 4 ounce. But they were what was on sale and what we keep in the fridge, keep in the pantry, so that when Ryle wants to have a sandwich or do something, it's already there. These are just, right now, we're going with what have we got in the pantry, what can we eat out of our pantry and our refrigerator and our freezer, because trying to get just regular groceries this week wasn't happening. So we've already got the lettuce and the tuna in here. We're going to mix that around. That'll give us an indication if we think we want some more lettuce. So this is a personal taste kind of thing. I like it to be, well, I guess that's pretty good. You know, it's not overly lettuce, but it is tuna salad, right? Ryle, do you like that much lettuce? More lettuce?
That's good enough.
Can't say less, because... All right, I'm going to wash my hands because they're covered in tuna, and then we're going to add the rest of our stuff.
So pause it, all right.
Okay, next is the pickles. Pickles are the most important part. We like to use dill chips because they're already at least sliced. And I think there's no such thing. Look, it landed on the lid. Lucky us. There's no such thing as too many pickles for Ryle and I. So we got 2 big old spoons here of pickles. Now we don't use pickle relish. Oh, that is just disgusting. But pickles, like Ryle, I bet your mouth's already watering because of the dill in the air. So dill is actually used to help you have an appetite. So we're making little stacks here because we're going to be slicing these up. We don't want them whole in our salad. So we're making little sticks basically. And nothing has to be perfect, right? We're just going to make this and put it into a sandwich. It's not like it's some culinary creation that we're getting judged on. We just want it in there. Does it look like enough pickles, Ryle? I think so. Ryle says maybe. So again, with our trick, bringing our bowl down, our cutting board over. We love Odie, but not enough. We don't want to drop any pickles. You might have also noticed that there is a cloth under my cutting board. 1, it keeps it from sliding, and 2, I just did that, and now the pickle juice isn't all over the counter. It's there on the towel. All right, we're going to stir this around. Again, get a good, if we think it's enough pickles. Now, here's the thing. If you didn't put enough pickles when you make the sandwich, you could put slices of pickles in the sandwich. Now, we're going to wash our hands because they're pickly. Don't go anywhere, Ralph, because I'm actually just rinsing them, not washing. I know, it's horrible. Now, we like to put a little bit of ground pepper. And for this, I'm actually we're going to switch for a second because I can't do the grinder. So Ryle's going to do the grinding and just grind away, Ryle. Again, this is to taste. We like pepper. Pepper is yummy. All right, that's good. And we're going to go back. Look at that. Okay, stir that around. Ryle said he didn't remember that we had mustard, but we do. And in our house, we do not like yellow. We like brown. This isn't a whole lot. This is just, again, we're trying to finish stuff off. Think that's good, Ryle?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Last part, the most important part, and the part that makes it so pretty much James doesn't eat tuna, is the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
James is not a mayonnaise fan. Now, this is what is really crucial. If you put too much mayonnaise, your tuna salad sandwiches are going to become really soggy. We don't want that. We want just enough mayonnaise to hold it together. This is a new thing, and I love it. New as in, I didn't grow up with squeeze bottle mayonnaises. You had the jars, so now we have the squeeze bottles. Here we go. Now we don't measure. We're going to put a little bit. We're going to stir it and see what we think. And because this is me and Ryle eating it, then we're going to come to a consensus of whether we think it's enough. That is definitely not enough.
No.
Ryle, what's wrong?
No, she's on her way.
Oh, all right. Oh. Okay. Try that again. Now we're getting there. You see, the consistency changes. It starts to hold itself together. It's kind of what you want. Now I know Ryle's going to lose it if I tell you that we're going to video us making cheese tuna melts. So I will not tell you that we'll do a video of tuna melts. But making a really good grilled cheese might be something that people don't know how to do. I will tell you, I learned how to make really good grilled cheese when I was really young from this amazing Disney cookbook for kids. It was really funny. We still have it, yeah. Okay, so now look at the consistency. You see when you put it on a spoon, it kind of holds itself together. So that's pretty much a good amount of mayonnaise. Now when this gets put in the refrigerator, whatever's left over, that mayonnaise and the tuna, it's actually going to get really liquidy. So that's another reason to not do too much. So that's how you make tuna salad. Real basic, real simple. Don't cut yourselves. We'll see you all later.